The Courage of Tomorrow, short story by JameliaAlicia. The alarm went off at 5:42 a.m., though Aisha had already been awake for an hour. She lay still, listening to the ceiling creak as the upstairs neighbor moved toward their own day. For a moment, she pretended the sound was waves, that she was somewhere else. Somewhere where mornings did not arrive with a list of demands. Her phone buzzed again. A reminder. Mom, medication. Work, rota change. Overdue. Aisha turned the alarm off without getting up. She used to start her mornings running, literally, 5 kilometers before work, headphones in, breath sharp and clean. People used to say she was disciplined, driven, going places. That was before her mother's stroke. Before survival became the only goal that fit into the mold of everyday life. Eventually, she swung her legs out of bed and sat there, head bowed, as if waiting for permission to continue her day. The bus was late, as usual. She stood at the stop with a group of strangers, all of them staring into phones, into the middle distance, into nothing, as if the world pays no notice to them. No one spoke. It felt like a quiet agreement. We are all tired. Let us not pretend otherwise. Let the world know we are tired ones. At work, the supervisor handed her a new schedule without meeting her eyes. Short-staffed, he said, like an apology that had been said too many times to mean anything. Aisha nodded. She always nodded. Her job didn't come with titles or ladders. It came with aching feet, fluorescent lighting, and the low hum of people trying not to be noticed. She stacked shelves, answered questions, smiled when required. She did everything just well enough to keep the day moving, and making sure there was form and momentum in each movement and routine. At lunch, she sat alone and ate half a sandwich. The rest she wrapped back up, careful. Nothing wasted anymore. She used to dream about escape. Now she dreamed about getting through the week without something breaking. That evening, she stopped by her mother's flat. Her mom was sitting by the window, sunlight resting on her face like a memory. She smiled when Aisha came in, slow but genuine. "You look thin," her mom said. "I'm fine," Aisha replied, as she always did. She helped her mom with the medication, the exercises, the small rituals that marked time. They didn't talk much. Words were heavier these days, and a price to pay with each breath taken. Each word was lethal and needed time to process. Before leaving, her mom reached for her hand. "You're doing well," she said, voice careful, as if testing the truth of it. Aisha almost laughed. Well felt like the wrong word. There were no trophies, no milestones, no applause. Just days survived, stacked one on top of another like bricks in a wall no one else could see. But she squeezed her mom's hand back. "I'm still here," Aisha said. Her mom nodded, as if that was exactly what she meant. That night, Aisha stood at her kitchen sink, washing a single mug. Outside, rain streaked the windows, soft and persistent. She watched it for a while, breathing in the quiet. She thought about how the world measured success, speed, visibility, ambition, how it rarely noticed endurance, how it overlooked the people who didn't quit, not because they were strong, but because quitting wasn't an option. Aisha turned off the light and stood in the dark. Tomorrow would come. It always did. And she would meet it. Not victorious, not celebrated, but standing. Standing with a firm presence of gratitude.